tires, we want to see what the PSI is, meaning how much air is supposed to go into there.
Okay.
Do you know where to find that information?
I know it's on the rim of the tire.
Well, yeah, but
there's a lot of numbers over
yes, there. Yes, yeah. But also, hang on, before you go over there, but also what you want to do is, because your tire could say one number, but your car could say something different. So you're supposed to go by what your car is.
Okay.
So to find it, once again, if you have the car manual, which I don't believe we have on this one.
Probably not.
You could find this information in there. We'll find the car manual on another one. We'll look. But what you can also do, if you come over here to the side of the door, right? So go ahead, open up the door. You see on the side right here.
Yep.
It tells you the numbers. So it tells you that the right size to use, right? Your front tire, your rear tire,
front, rear,
spare, right? It also tells you your PSI.
Yeah. Okay.
So if you notice here, your front and your rear are two different numbers.
Yep.
Right? And your spare is a different number as well. Right? Let me just get in here. Forget it to zoom. Hang on.
Let me just turn the camera so it's actually...
There we go. All right.
Okay.
So your front is showing here. Oh, come on, back up. Right there. Your rear and your spare.
Yep.
And your PSI is different. Your front's 35 PSI, your rear is 32, and your spare is 60 PSI.
Okay.
All right. So this little plate here gives you some information that you can always look at. Now, once again, a lot of times people just put on, I get 4 spares and throw them on there, I change them out. They don't look for a specific size. They go for an average of the tire, PSI. All right, so we said, what did we say here? Oh, sorry, baby. We said the front
35,
is 35,
32, I think.
the rear is 32.
60.
Okay, so front 35, rear 32. Now that also says do it cold. Front 35, rear 32. Front 35, rear 32. Can I remember that by the time I get back to the paper? Front 35. All right, so here, so where's the filter? Where's it? Tire PSI. Front.
Right,
So 35F, 32 rear, right?
Okay.
That's they're supposed to be, right? Now, once again, that's cold, which means the car has been driven. Because as you drive, the tire creates friction. And yes, exactly. So your number will be higher. So like I just drove the car here a little while ago, so the tires might still be warm, but whatever. But here you see how you have 35 and 32. Most people don't get it exact. What you can do is you could take an average. So they say, okay, we'll make it 33 just for argument's sake, or 34, or something like that. Even if the 35, whatever it is, it's not the end of the world. You just don't want to have 20s when you're looking at 35.
Yeah.
Or you don't want to put 50 in when you have split 35.
Yeah, no. Because you're just driving a bomb.
No, besides that, it'll mess up your gas mileage. Because you'll either have too much, too little friction. Also, if your tires are too low, especially driving the streets, you hit potholes, things like that, you'll end up denting in your rims. All right, you don't mess up your spinners. All right, so what we'll do is we're gonna check the tire pressure before we even do anything, so we can see where they're at.
Okay.
All right. This one is saying rotating the tires. Now I'm assuming it's saying this because of the type of tires you're supposed to have on here. Because usually the generic rotation of tires, like if you go to a tire place, this is why I printed this out for you guys to have.
Yep.
If it's rear wheel drive or all wheel drive, what you usually do is take the back 2 tires, move to the front, and then put the fronts, swap them to the back, like crossover.
Yeah.
Right. 4-wheel drive, they say to cross them over because all 4 wheels will have certain pressures put on them. Front wheel drive, which would be this one, usually you would take the front, throw it to the back, and bring the backs to the front, but swap them over. But this one specifically, which I'm wondering is because of the type of tires we're supposed to have on there. This will tell you how to get rid of the tire pressure warning reset button. But with Papa did instead, you put a piece of black tape over it.
That's fantastic.
Because there's little batteries and the sensors in the tires, and they go bad after a while.
Yeah.
And then when you go to get them changed, like a lot of places here want like $80 a tire. So you got 4 tires, like $320, just something to tell you have a flat tire.
No, the tape's way cheaper.
So like when I first started driving, we didn't have that kind of fancy technology. You know how you know you had a flat? As you're driving it. Or when you got to your car, you check your tires beforehand. Just take a quick look around. You kids and your fancy stuff. But anyway, so this also shows you right here about looking at the plate to find the different tire pressure. Tell you how to take a tire valve cap off. That's tough. So we got the cap off here. right?
Another finger.
So remember we said like it was supposed to be like 35 for the fronts, 32 for the backs.
35.
We'll go for an average 33 just for the heck of it. All right. So usually you have the cheap tire pressure gauges that they just use. It has like a metal tube you put on there and the number pops up. I happen to have this one here because I can't find the cheap ones. I don't have it hooked up. I think it's going to work even though it's not hooked up yet. So we'll find out. First, I break my phone.
Yep.
All right, on this one here, got a little clip that clips on. So you do is just take it, open the clip, all right, and just push it on. That worked well. There we go. We're at 24.5. That's way
good.
low.
That's exactly what we want here from the expected 33 PSI.
Come on, Popper. Let me just double check that. 24.5. Why?
I don't worry about hitting the max.
So these tires, you don't need to take this off, but we're gonna take it off anyway, so we're working on the tires. This has this is what we call curb rash here. This is from hitting into the curbs, you're parking, you get these little scrapes. Mom likes to put that on the regular rims. These are just hubcaps. We pop these off.
Okay.
We don't have to pop it off for this, but I'm just telling you, obviously. Yeah. Come on, you can do it. There we go. All right. Jeez. Did it without snapping it. Yay.
Yay.
All right. Now, if only I can find where. Oh, give me that.
Oh, man.
No problems. 25. See if that makes a difference. Because it's possible that the pressure from there was less than the pressure from the tire. And that's why I wasn't pushing anything through.
All
So
right.
let's try this one more time. For the kids. Can't believe this would have broken already. 25. $28. 27.5. That's just how much is going through it. That's not how much it's reading. Tap it. 29. 31. 32. 33.5. Let's just double check it. So that's what that was. It wasn't that thing went bad. Cap back on. Just because it makes me feel better. All right, we're going to do the same procedure to all 4 tires.
Yep.
We don't need to record all 3 tires. We don't need to record all 3 of them. Why, Papa? Why? Look at that. Oh. Oh. It makes me want to cry. So you could take these things off with a long bar. All right.
Mm-hmm.
There's different size wrenches. You have 1/4 inch, 3/8, and 1/2 inch. Right. That's the normal ones that most people at home use. This is a 1/2 inch. Yep. Go over to the toolbox and get one of the other ones that'll have a smaller one than this. Doesn't make a difference which one, just to show you the comparison. So if we see here, see how this one's smaller than this one? All right. So you have 1/2 inch, you have 3/8, and you have 1/4 inch. There's also 1 inch, which is like heavy duty stuff. What's going on with these tires?
Well, I don't think we're quite in the 1 inch. Oh, yeah.
Oh, boy.
All right.
All right, so let's just see what size. What do we say? We thought it was 21. And the other thing is, if you take a look, that's why we have different size sockets too. All right, you see, there's a deep well socket. This is what's considered a stubby. See how short it is?
Yep.
I put the stubby on it because we don't have a lot of room to work in there. For here, we can use the deep wells.
Yeah.
All right,
so we're going to need to if we want to avoid this.
All right, so in theory, depending how much these things are torqued down, you could potentially take this, a regular wrench,
and just get to it.
See, it's moving slowly.
Yeah.
If I put a breaker bar, like a breaker bar is, instead of being this long, it would be like
extended. You get far more.
You could do it. You also could put this here, and what I've done in the past, we're working out in the street. Let's say you have a flat tire.
You just
stand
start
on
kicking it.
No, you stand. No, kick it. Just stand on it. The weight itself will turn it down. For cars, usually they come with like a garbage little like metal pipe almost. That's the socket. I like to have the T-square because I can grab it with 2 hands and flip it. But in this case here, since we're home,
might as well use Impact.
I got the Hyper Tough.
Oh my.
Walmart. All right, we're on reverse arrow here. You pull the trigger and you see it's going counterclockwise.
Yep. So the Transformers have health insurance or car insurance?
So if you didn't have a power tool to do this, and you were taking the tire off, you'd want to take the tire off before you lift it. All right? Because if you try to take this off within the air with the regular like wrench usually, the tire will start spinning.
Okay.
With the power tools, you don't have to do that. So let's just see. All right, slide it on. There we go. Now, hang on, before we go any further, you're usually supposed to have on eye protection and ear protection because it's loud. Where's your glasses? Go get your glasses. Let's make sure we do it right. And get me my glasses too. There's the blue ones there, I think. Okay.
These ones were doubled up.
Little magnet holders.
Oh my God. Right.
So, like I said, you take this off, boom.
Get out the fine china.
Fine china. This way it's in the magnet holder. It can't fall out. You put it somewhere where you're not going to trip over it and lose them all over.
All right.
So let's just put these to the side for the moment. All right. So you got to take this.
Yep.
Put it on this one here. Either one. Got it.
I thought you had to do Starship.
When you're putting them on, you want to do Starship.
Okay.
Take them off, doesn't really make a difference.
Off, it doesn't matter.
So yeah. Okay, very good. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, so you got to hold on to that because it will spin on you. You see how easy it is when you have the right tool.
Far easier than having to do it manually. This
gun was like something. This was like I think $80. I got it for $85 on Walmart. It's so much easier. It's almost worth having one in the car in case you have a flat tire.
Walmart's got everything on them.
No, well, usually you wouldn't go to Walmart for tools, but certain things they have are actually decent. On top of that, we're not doing this for a living, so we don't need top of the line. It's nice to have top of the line, but I'm not spending top of the line money.
Yeah, let's not get crazy. Just be able to pull it off.
Give it a little tap on the top.
The top?
Yeah, just hit the top. Give it a little tap.